Tough Conversations podcast where I have the toughest conversations and necessary critique on the culture. My name's Fame, and I'm back. I missed y'all last week. Shit. I don't even got no excuses about what happened last week. I don't know, man. I don't know about this podcasting thing, man. Sometimes I'll be like super excited to do it. Sometimes I'll be like, mm, uh, yeah, it's up and down, man. So it's especially when you're not getting the adequate support that that you that you that you want, or you feel like you deserve, or that you need to grow. And now I'm not getting that type of support and love and shit like that. It's not growing as fast as I thought it would. I've got a few viral clips. I've sparked a couple conversations. I got a few viral clips, but really it's just been, you feel me? It's just been, so that sometimes that makes the pod makes having to do this, it makes it like, it becomes a chore when you're not seeing the results you thought you would. But I'm not expecting results. I'm not expecting some crazy results either, though. I'm not expecting to put out 20 episodes and then sign a deal or start a Patreon and like who knows if that ever happens, if it does happen. But I do this for like a good 6 months, have enough money to quit my job and do this full time. Like, you feel me? Like you think about stuff like that, but you see, like, it's podcasting and it's podcasting for regular people. If like you see at least a lot of famous people and these personalities and stuff like that, they start podcasts and they grow fast. So they grow like, or like they have a all because they came into podcasting with an audience already. Like like most of these guys come in with an audience. This isn't some brand new guy, or they have a and if they don't come in with an audience, they come in relatively known, uh uh with a name, or they come in with a crazy gimmick or a thing. We didn't have a thing when we started the podcast. We didn't have a gimmick. We didn't have names. We were nobodies. We just sat around and say, hey, fuck it. You know what? Hey, you know what? Bro, we should start a podcast, bro. Yo, that sounds dope, bro. Let's do it. And that's just how it happened. It wasn't, when it brought some mics, I already had a fucking laptop. So, and it was just like, it just came from there. And, it isn't all bad. It isn't, like I said, sometimes it can feel like a chore when you're not getting the love that you thought you would get or should get, or like hoping to get, and it's not growing as fast as you could. But that's the part of the grind that you gotta do. That's part of it. I'm not mad about it. I'm just sometimes just like, oh, like, shit, it would have been fucking great to just do this for 6 months and say, hey, my regular source of income, I can go down part time, or I can leave that place and just focus on this full time, put my whole foot into this shit full time, and work that job part time, and podcast full time. We'll be putting out more than one episode a week, or even if it's a couple hundred people's loyal fans, I can start a Patreon and charge $3 a person or $2 a person, and that's how I would supplement me from supplement me working part time. I can start making money off the podcast instead of keep putting money into the podcast. Well, you're gonna have to keep money into the podcast, but it isn't a bill. Like, this shit ain't free, bro. Like, uploading this shit to streaming services and on YouTube, that shit ain't free. And the thing, and there's the time. There's a like, there's time is way more valuable than any amount of money spent on this shit. And so sometimes it just feel like you be wasting your time and shit. But I love this shit. I love it. It's just, I don't know. It was just so much easier in Florida. It like, don't get me wrong. Uh, the 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 episodes since Chris left have been great. I gained the most traction with those episodes when Chris left the show, but it was more fun then. You know, you got somebody to bounce ideas off, and like, I don't know. Sometimes I just miss the crib. But y'all don't want to hear about my sad ass fucking, not sad, but y'all don't want to hear about me fucking venting about podcasting. And I'm not going, and it's my fault too. I'm not going as hard as I supposed to. It isn't just about me not getting the love and the like shit like that. I'm not going as hard as I need to. My homie Snow started a gaming channel, and like, he's not famous on it yet, but he's like, he does great numbers on his TikTok. He started a YouTube channel. I've been pressuring him to upload on there, but he hasn't really like fully put his foot in it yet. But like, clips thousands of views on TikTok all the time. So like, and he was just telling me, bro, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go. I like the pot, but you gotta go harder, bro. I know. I understand, and that's true. So yeah, man, it's just a matter of, it's just the fact that you see how I'm talking to nobody? It just feels, sometimes it just feels like I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, which isn't fun. But fuck that. Y'all don't want to hear about, no one wants to hear about fucking the slow growth of the podcast. Y'all want to talk about topics. Did y'all see that video of the guy, of the father jumping on that bus and cursing out all them fucking kids? Did anybody see that video? Like, he jumped on the bus, his kid was getting bullied, he jumped on the bus, cussed all those fucking kids out. Like, hold on, I'm gonna pull up the vid, like, cause it was crazy. Give me a second, y'all. We back. All right. Let's give a little backstory. Daughter's getting bullied in school for well, this is his claims. Daughter's getting bullied in school for like a solid year, like a good year, or like they fucking with this kid, right? So goes to school does nothing. Goes to parents, bus driver, everything. School does nothing. 3 days into the new school year this year, because the school year pretty much just started. It's been like a month in now. School year just started. 3 days in, getting bullied again on the bus. Guy goes back to the school, back to the bus driver, back to the parents. Nobody does nothing. And then his daughter gets jumped. Gets a fucking knot on her fucking head. She comes home crying, fucking knot. She says she got jumped on the school bus. Dad climbs on that bus and scared the shit out of a couple kids. You can hear him crying in the background. A few of them, we didn't do nothing. You hear them going the fuck off. All right. I know he was wrong. But how wrong was he? I know he was wrong. But what level of wrong is this nigga? Because about these babies? A few years from now, Cadence go to school, she tell me she getting bullied. They go, I go to the school, hey, yo, my daughter's getting bullied. Oh, yeah, we'll take care of it. Okay, point them out. Them, okay, we'll take care of it. So nothing changes. Solid, like, as a new father, you got me fucked up. I can't say what I would do if I was in that situation, because I haven't been in that situation yet, or the plan to be, and hope I'm never in. But I feel them. Like, I told y'all, years some change. Leave my goddamn daughter alone. I've talked to y'all parents. I've talked to the bus driver that drives the bus. I've talked to the principal, the teachers. I went through every fucking avenue possible to get this shit done the right way. I went through all the proper channels to get this shit done in the right, most respectable fucking manner. None of it worked. And it's gotten so bad that somebody physically assaulted my daughter. Bullying, just words, getting picked on. Hey, look, gotta play the duck. I wasn't that good. I wasn't that good at it growing up. And I used to get mad, and I used to start fighting niggas. But I pray my daughter not like me. We're gonna teach her to be funny. But for a solid year, I went through all the proper channels to get this shit done the right way. I went to y'all parents. I went to the teachers. I went to the principal. I went to the bus driver. I went to everybody. I even told my daughter, just ignore them. Just, keep your head down. Just ignore them. Or I don't, like, he's done everything right. And it's gotten so bad that somebody physically assaulted her. She was jumped. This didn't say a one-on-one fight, or she got into it with one of the girls that was picking on her and said, I'm sick of this shit, and they scrapped. No, she was fucking jumped. That means 2 or more people jumped on my fucking baby. And that's where we at now? Go get your mama. Go get your mama, go get your daddy. I'm fuck one of y'all up. I'm mad as hell. He mad as hell. I get it. You got me fucked up. It's gonna be some furniture moving out this month. Like, you got me, yo, like, I know he's wrong, because you never go through the kids. You go through I know it's hard. I know it's hard to say, you did it, but I'm gonna go to him. You did it, but I'm gonna go to you. It's hard to do that, especially when I know she got to ride the fucking bus every day. And I'm finna jump. Hey, look, pull the bus over. Fuck out. Yo, hey, yo. It's my last time. You see that little girl right there? You see that little girl? A couple of you fucks jumped her yesterday. And hey, look, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. You don't threaten the kids, bro. You don't threaten the kids, bro. That's where he wrong at. He's wrong But he's not mega wrong because protect and provide, dog. Them babies. That's my girl. That's my daughter. My shit. That's my twin. What you mean? Somebody hit up in her pretty face. You mean jump to knotted her up. You got me fucked up. He's wrong, but he ain't that wrong. I feel him, dog. Hey, my man, main man. Look, if anybody empathizes with you, Fame empathizes with you, my G. Fame got you, blood. Fame is on your motherfucking side. But you don't traumatize. You don't go. You can go fight the dad. Find out who it is. Find out who it is. Get called up to the school. Who did it? It was her? What her daddy? That's her dad right there? Huh, baby? That's her? That's her? Oh, that must be her dad. Go whoop his motherfucking ass. You wanna fuck somebody up, you go fuck up you go fuck up the dad, bro. But you don't go threaten the kids, bro. You got motherfuckers in the back crying. We didn't do that. We need me. All you motherfucking kids, I burn this motherfucker down. Like a couple of the kids were scared, and a couple of them was like, "Nigga, fuck you, nah, suck my dick." Like they weren't like that, but that's how we would have been. Like, you got big nigga, because coming from back in my day, we were rude as hell. Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like, we would have cussed out the dad, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. My brother beat your ass, nigga. All right, nigga, it's up, nigga. It's 13, nigga. We travel in packs anyway. We probably would have jumped his motherfucking ass. We used to travel in packs to school anyway. We would have jumped his ass. You got us fucked up, boy, because we was wild as hell. We was wild as hell, boy. But cooler, not gonna say cooler heads prevail, but hey, he apologized, of course. He issued an apology. He know where he was wrong at, but you gotta understand the frustration, man. All last year, she getting picked on and bullied and messed with by these kids. And what the fuck? Like, what is bullying? What are they considering bullying? Because, like, getting just cracked on, like, I think it builds character, but you don't have to do it. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say where I would be if I wasn't wasn't a little picked on a little bit, or a little bullied, short, fucking like. But I had fucking 3 fucking brothers that's fucking 8 feet tall, and never anybody want to pressure with them, so I was kind of straight. But still, like, fuck that. New era, leave these kids alone, dog. Fuck all that bullying shit, man. Just y'all going to. I know that's where we learn our dealing with people skills in schools. That's why it's hard. Sometimes it'd be hard for kids that's homeschooled to connect and like know this shit, because they haven't been interacting with other kids in school and get to learn people. I know that's where we learn people. I know that's where we learn stuff like that. But man, it's like people are killing themselves behind this bullying. You feel me? People are like, I don't know the statistics from it back then and now, but it feels and seems like it's way worse. Like I ain't gonna say these kids are fragile or a lot more fragile than we were, but all I know is these motherfucking kids, like, it's like, leave me a fucking, like, it ain't like getting bullied now is just, back then, it stayed in your school, dog. You didn't take it home. Now I'm getting bullied on the fucking internet. I gotta take this shit home. I'm like now, video can go viral. I'm getting bullied on the internet by billions of people. It's a new fucking era, bro. It's hard to compare back then and now because we didn't have the internet growing up. We didn't have social media. Our lives wasn't tied to inside the phone. So I can't. It's hard to say the biggest differences is, but fact on fact off. Leave my fucking kid alone, dog. And if it took for that, if it took him doing that for it to stop, for it to stop, I guess he did the right thing. And some of these people be and some of these parents, these people be raising little monsters. Mean ass kids, not getting no attention at home, or spoiled little assholes, and people, and some of these kids stuff is self-esteem is tied to other people, so they can only fucking feel good about themselves if they making somebody else feel bad. Man, you got me fucked. No, yo, yeah, go. And what's even worse, not just that, these motherfuckers is shooting up schools and shit. You gotta watch. You gotta the right motherfucker. Oh, what? Run into that school and air that bitch out. So this ain't the 2000s, dog. This is not late 90s, 2000s. Leave him alone, dog. Leave him a fucking alone. This is not that era. This is a brand new freaking era, dog. Leave those kids alone. Leave my kids alone. Just leave everybody alone. Go to school, do your work, and fucking go home, dog. Jesus fucking Christ, man. But the guy did issue an apology. Let's listen to it.
I wanted to clear up everything that was said and apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents. I want to apologize to JCPS. I want to apologize to the school bus driver also, because at the end of the day, I did act out of character.
Out of character.
So I do take responsibility for that in my actions. My child was being bullied since last year.
Damn.
School been notified. Parents been notified. Nobody's done nothing about it.
Nobody.
Beginning of the school year, 3 days in, my child's getting bullied again.
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
This year.
Getting bullied again by the same person. Trying to handle it with the school again and the parent. Nobody does nothing.
Nobody.
Then next thing you know, my daughter, she gets jumped on the school bus.
Damn.
And ended up with a knot on her head. That was the last straw. I could have said different things, but I let my emotions and my frustration and anger get the best of me. And I'm pretty sure.
Hey. Turn about them babies, dog. But like I said, everybody, I'm saying he's wrong. Everybody, he's wrong. He could have handled it a different way, but he tried to, and it didn't work. It's something about taking matters into your own hands always feels wrong. But if I exhausted every avenue, fuck you want me to do, man? He tried, and I commend him for trying so hard. He tried so hard, and I commend that. Like, it ain't easy. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave y'all. Yeah, 25. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave y'all. Tough conversation. That's the only thing I found. Honestly, that's the only thing I gave a fuck about. I found newsworthy. Kanye is going crazy again on Kim about Kim and the Kardashians, about what school his kids go to. They don't decide. Hulu doesn't decide. I decide what school my kids go. Like, I don't give a fuck about this billionaire problems. I don't care. Don't give a fuck about that nigga problems. He'll be billionaire. Figure it out. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave y'all. Tough Conversations podcast where I have the toughest conversations and necessary critique on the culture. My name is Fame, and this is The Breaks. Hey.